What's up everyone, my name is Chris, welcome to the Like Sneaker channel and thank you for tuning in. My reviews are based on me rating the following categories and scoring them out of 10. And I will provide on-feet footage, lace swaps, resale predictions and my overall feelings towards the sneaker. To cut to the chase, I am extremely delighted to add a grail to my collection in bringing home the Nike Air Max 90 Bacon. Released in March 2021 on Air Max Day, they were set at a retail price of £120, which is equivalent to $140 US. I was super happy to win my pair from Foot Patrol's online raffle. For those who are not aware, there is an interesting story behind the inspiration for this sneaker. Dave Ortiz was a native New Yorker and graffiti artist, and he opened up a shop called Dave's Quality Meats in 2003, which is a butcher shop inspired concept store selling sneakers and skating products. Dave's quirky and unique eye was quickly noticed by Nike, who in 2004 offered him the opportunity to design a sneaker and gave him a period of 3 to 4 months to come up with something. In terms of choosing the silhouette, he thought that if he was going to be standing on his feet working in his store all day, it should be a comfortable shoe, and therefore he chose the Air Max 90. After months of creative block and just a couple of days before the deadline for his design submission, Dave Ortiz found his inspiration after an early morning craving for a bacon, egg and cheese sandwich. Whilst he got his sandwich, that was his light bulb moment that everyone loves bacon. He grabbed several packages of bacon from a deli, rushed to his friend's place to design a shoe from there, played around with Pantone colour schemes and plates full of bacon from different cuts and brands. The result was a shoe that Dave Ortiz wasn't sure anybody would like, but one that he felt invoked with the philosophy of his shop, a silly vibe which differs from the seriousness of the sneaker market back in those days. As you can see, this sneaker was inspired by the different shades of colours that appear from raw bacon. The sneaker is composed of various shades of off-white, brown, red and pink. For concept and nostalgia, this is seriously hard to beat. The original bacons and the innovation of the creator back in those times and its unique concept store are deemed as one of the urban legends in the sneaker community. It deserves a perfect score of 10. These come in a special edition black box and drawer compartment style. On top of the box we have a glossy Nike branding to give it a premium feel. The label reads Nike Air Max NRG. The official colorway is SAIL-SHEEN-STRAW-MEDIUM brown, UK size 10, 29 centimeters and made in Indonesia. In this collaboration, the default laces are in beige and they have provided 2 additional laces, one in pink and the other in red. And this also comes with the standard arch support pads. All 3 colour laces are absolute beauties and very similar to the first Travis Scott's Jordan 1 collaboration. I'll give it a 9.5. Starting from a toe box, this is constructed using this aged white coloured tumbled leather base. With the toe cap we have this red coloured suede which also runs towards the eye stay area and upper quarter panel. For the eyelets, this is split between the red eye stays that's divided by 2 brown coloured TP molds, giving it an option of 7 to 9 eyelets on each side. Here we have the defaulted beige flat tonal laces hooped around the pink nylon tongue with the Nike Air Max branding in red embroidered on the brown tag. On both lateral and medial side we have the pink Nike swoosh constructed in synthetic leather, and then beneath this we have the sail coloured suede mudguard which runs across the length and the heel. Near the heel counter we have the standard cutout from the mudguard to reveal the Nike Air Max branding in brown, and the upper is the same tumbled leather used on the toe box. Moving towards the heel you can see the Nike Air branding in pink attached to the brown heel mold. The sock liner and the interior is leather lined in beige colour to add a touch of premium feel. For the insoles you have this full red coloured cushioned insoles with the Nike Air branding stamped in pink colour. The whole shoe sits atop a full-length polyurethane foam midsole in cream colour. For the distinctive heel wedge, this comes in a dark brown colour with the air sole unit in pink. Finally, the entire outsole is also in the dark brown colour rubber waffle traction with the Nike branding on the forefoot. All in all, it is a clean design with a distinctive colour scheme which is on point with the concept. I will give this 9.8. With a combination of suede, tumbled leather and mesh, the Bacon brings a luxury feel compared to the traditional 1990 model. I am probably most impressed with the upgrade of the leather, of the interior and ankle liner. The soft tumbled leather on the shoe box feels nice. Noticeably, the pink swoosh is made in hard leather and the suede in the mudguard feels smooth but not the best out there. I'll give this an 8.4. Typical of Nike, as usual there are some minor flaws on my pair. When I received these, the toe box on my left pair have more creases compared to the right. I'm not entirely sure whether this is the leather or whether it is a defect. There are also some scratch marks on the quarter panel, a bit of visible glue stain on the heel counter, and some loose ends. Though I am aware from online forums that some people have reported there were visible blue pen markings on theirs. Luckily I did not have those issues with my pair. I will score this 7.2. Now let's move on to some on-feet and lace swap footage. With regards to sizing, I understand everyone's foot and shape is unique. What I have done is I've measured my foot physically and I've provided you a simple guide on how I've measured my foot and my measurements. And you can pause and view this guide in your own time. Hopefully this will provide you a better clue for viewers who are typically UK size 10 or US 11 or EU 45 towards the fitting of the sneaker. So my feet physically measures 28.1cm lengthwise and slightly flat-footed. My standard Nike size for Jordan and Air Max 90s is UK size 10, and overall I would stick true to size if you have narrow, normal or slightly wide feet for a nice cushioned fit. The Air Max 90s are renowned for comfort. The thing with these bacons coming straight out of the box is it feels pretty stiff. I also find the internal waist of the shoe is less padded and not as cushioned compared to the traditional version, but I believe through time and regular wear it will eventually loosen and you can wear them for long periods without problems. As it is, I will score this at 7.7. The Air Max 90s was originally created as a running shoe, but these are obviously lifestyle orientated, and I wouldn't run with these as the materials are definitely not as breathable as the traditional Air Max 90s. Like all Air Max 90s, I believe the longevity should last long, but it will crease rather easily because of the leathered materials, and would highly recommend protecting with water and stain repellent as it is predominantly constructed of leather and suede. I'll score this 7.5. Before the recent retro, the original 2004 version was valued around the £700 mark. The 2021 version is a completely different story. Within a month of the initial release, they were selling around £260, which makes a 100% profit. However, the selling value have now plummeted to around £120, almost below the retail price, for once deemed the most coveted Air Max 90. Still, I think it will be quite some time if Nike decides to re-retro them again. Therefore, probably want to keep it locked away for years to come for the value to slowly climb back up again, but not significantly. Please note these are purely based on my personal predictions. The retro of the bacon marks an interesting moment in the sneaker scene. Once considered sacred had made a pleasant return. I understand that to some people when it comes to classics like these, they prefer to be left alone as grails. But considering it has been 17 years since the original release, it allows the OG sneaker collectors like me an opportunity to fulfill a dream come true. The Air Max 90 Bacon should no doubt be in every sneakerhead's rotation. If you're keen on copying these, now would be the time whilst the resale prices is still low. On a practical level, I think these are worth for its iconic colorway. In terms of favourite lace colour, mine is definitely pink, which I think makes it pop. Needless to say, I am absolutely delighted to add these into my collection, and personally for me, because of the OG nostalgia, I am going to give it an overall score of 9.8. So are these the holy grail for you? Whether you agree with my scoring, and if you do have a pair, are you thrilled with it? please feel free to leave your comments down below. A huge thanks for watching this video, and I really appreciate if you can use a few seconds of your time to like, subscribe and share this video and channel. As always, I will bring you more interesting sneakers for reviewing. Bacon sizzling out.